And this video is going to be providing a photoshoot information. Okay, photoshoot information comes from me, okay, to you, right? Usually to receive a specific information for your request, right? And my studio creates adult content without limitations, including adult fantasies, right? I would need more information from you, to be fair, okay? Because I am not a mind reader and I cannot, how to say, figure it out what people, trying to book, what kind of the fantasy they would like to make at my studio. Exactly, again. Exactly, again. You see, I will try as many times as I need, okay? No matter if I will be blocked. Seriously, okay? There are people who are trying to disturb this life and disturb this video, okay? And that is why, okay? But you see, how to say, whatever they will try, I don't care. I have a lot of accounts to translate on, and I can create a live video anywhere, okay? I can make it on YouTube, I can make it on Instagram, I can make it on Facebook, right? TikTok is a very new platform for me. That's why I'm exploring it, right? So let's try again. Okay, so this video is going to be about information about the photo shoot, right, for adults, right? And it is very important for me to know who is coming to visit my studio, okay? Who is coming, right? Because people will send me an email and they will say, okay, I would like some information about the photo shoot. And it always, occurred to me that actually I have to be taking information first in order to deliver a proper, valuable, information. What exactly can happen for them, right? Because when they are booking a photo shoot for single, right, it's one photo shoot. For couple, it's another photo shoot. And again, adult adventures with the models, that is another photo shoot and another information, okay? But this video will cover a general information, okay? And so I'll try to cover everything. Right, so first of all, I need to know who are you, okay? Are you a female or are you a male? First of all, right? Because there's going to be two different photo shoots. For a female, we will do a makeover, right? For male, of course, we can do a makeover too, but most of the time they don't want, okay? They don't want male who have a female energy and they would like to explore a female side, then they're booking a makeover, okay? No, these things happen, that we are creating fantasies and I don't really go into anything but just, how to say, to make art, right? So whatever they want, I can book for them, right? So couples, singles, right? And then photo shoot with hot models. That's what we make here, okay? So singles, of course, what that means, single? It's a solo shoot. Not necessarily you have to be a lonely person or single, right? Solo shoot is usually a photo shoot for their partner, okay? And that person arrives alone, okay? That person arrives alone to the studio, and we create hot and sexy pictures for them, okay? And of course, depending, is it a male or is it a female? Again, it will be different outfits, it will be a different lighting, it will be a different setup, okay, for them. And of course, it's a different post-production. You would not believe this, but when I start this journey of editing, I remember I start from the glamour models, and glamour models need a lot of skin care, skin smoothing, airbrushing, removing all the fine lines and everything. For men, it's different, but I can tell you from my experience, when I did a lot of glamour editing, and then after this, I would have a male photo shoot. I would make him little bit gay looking, if they would ask a post-production, okay, that's how they would look, and I would always think it's so strange because the hand is editing female, okay, the hand is editing a woman, okay, but now it's different. So yeah, so editing and the post-production for male and for female, it is also a different, okay. And that is something for you to know. Okay, so going to solo shoots, right? So like I said, solo shoot is a photo shoot for your partner, okay, or a photo shoot for your partner to be in the future, and that's called dating photo shoot. Okay, dating photo shoot. And there is another photo shoot, would not believe this, but there is a therapy photo shoot for adults. Okay, and what that is, therapy shoot, I can explain you very quickly, because when people do not love themselves, do not like themselves, hate how they look, okay, they're embarrassed about their body, they feel shy, okay, it is very nerve-wracking for them to even book and come for this event, okay, they are scared, right, they're seriously scared. I have this option at my contact page to book a female or a male photographer, okay, so people who are very shy and very scared, they would not book a male photographer. Okay, they book a female. That's the first thing. I'm not saying that only those who are scared and shy, but majority would book a female energy, female photographer who can help them. Okay, who can help them. The reason why I can, okay, because I have medical qualifications. Okay, as a medical person, I spent 10 years in medical field. Okay, and just an education took me 7 years. Okay, and then I worked in a hospital. Right, and then when I arrived to London, I changed my profession here and I become an adult content creator. And in the reality, I make adult events around 30 years, okay, for adults. And here in London, 20 years, okay, so 20 years. So I have an expensive, wealthy experience, okay, working with adults and creating adult events for them. Right, so this is information for a photo shoot. If you are arriving alone, okay, you will have a solo shoot, okay. You can have a solo shoot when you're arriving at with your partner, okay, as well. But I can tell you what happened. It never been just a solo shoot. Never, okay? That is why when I know that people are bringing their partners, okay, in 2025, I'm changing the rules and I am booking an option for couples, okay? Because you would not believe this, but partners always join after, okay, they say they would not want to try anything, they say they don't need pictures, they say they don't want it, okay, but I have time when I'm shooting in sections, okay, and when the lady is changing into a sexy outfit, sometimes it takes 5 minutes, sometimes it takes 10 minutes, I will ask the partner, okay, to come and just set up the lights. I need set up the lights. They already start making portraits, okay, automatically. And then during that photo shoot, okay, when I'm shooting their wife or a girlfriend, miraculously somehow they start joining. Okay, start joining. And then I start shooting couple sessions. And then in the real world, I never leave them by themselves, okay? No matter how much you think you are not photogenic, okay, guys, right? Guys, I'm not photogenic. I don't want, this is for her. This is her day, okay? Let me make her beautiful. They buy her sexy outfits. They make, they want to, book a makeover session with a beauty professional. Everything for her, okay? Photo shoot solo for her. I can tell you when the guys arrive to the studio, I make them, okay? I make them to join and have couples pictures. Okay, and when they have couples pictures, then they can have something more, maybe touching, maybe kissing, maybe hugging, that kind of a situation. Not necessarily that we will move that photo shoot into makeover scenarios, make love scenarios, sorry, okay? And then start shooting hardcore movies, not necessarily, okay? But what I'm saying is when the person solo arriving to the studio, okay, when you're alone, right? We cannot create couples photo shoot, okay? Because you're alone there. So what are the options? When men would like to book a solo photo shoot, okay, not only men, women also, right? And they would like to have it for dating, it's one experience, okay? When they would like to have a photo shoot in a couples style, right? I suggest models. Okay, no, seriously, I suggest models, and that really helps. Okay, it helps in terms of the mental state. Okay, because they have to practice and rehearse things with the model. Okay, and of course it helps their energy. They're more confident when they're doing photo shoot, dressing and dressing in front of the camera with the photographer. Right, they're practicing. They're learning. Okay, they're learning to be themselves. They're learning to be confident. They learning to be with the model. Okay, so most of the time guys would book a photo shoot with the hot model. And what are the options? Okay, what model options you can hire at the studio? Okay, so usually we provide services like photography, videography, and makeovers. Okay, that's a studio selection, right? But you see, I've been asked so many times about this, experience. I've decided that I will just add model service, okay, to my studio. It is a complimentary service, but they need to pay to the model, okay? So what the studio does, studio collects the deposit, okay? Deposit. When client is hiring the model, studio collects the deposit, right? And booking the model, making all the arrangements. What that is, all the arrangements, okay? And I can tell you, when someone would like to have a photo shoot with hot models, right? They need to go online, right? Online and search, okay, for models who are available, or and these can be independent people or this can be agencies, right? Photo shoot with hot models. When I worked in London here in my adult studio for 20 years, I've already have contacts. Okay, contacts who are reliable, okay, contacts who are really good at providing their service, okay, contacts that would not look just at the time, okay, but understand that creative process, okay, has a lot of errors. You test things, you start again, you dress, you undress, you reshoot. Okay, this kind of a process is a photo shoot. Okay, and models are aware. Okay, the other thing what it is when you book a model who knows the photo shoot process is they are there for a certain reason. Okay, you know what is the reason why I'm hiring the model? When people are shy, when people are very nervous, when people lack confidence, when people do not like themselves and their body, the people who do not think they are enough and they are not do not deserve to be with the hot woman, okay? That's that kind of man, okay? I suggest different kind of a photo shoot, okay? Different kind of the photo shoot. So, what kind of the solo shoot, right? Solo guy can have if they would hire a model. You see, when you hire a solo shoot, you will be by yourself on the stage. And sometimes it is even more nerve-wracking, okay, than being with someone. Okay? So when you hire a person from the street, okay, or when you hire a person, some independent online or an agency, they never been in the studio. They don't know where are the lights, what to do, how to pose. And most of the time, you see what I've noticed when people bring models with themselves and they do not aware and have not experience, they think that this is their shoot. Okay, and that's what ruins the content at the end. Okay, because they always look at the camera. There are models who are so full of themselves that they are actually having this photo shoot for themselves. Okay, and that client left behind. Seriously, I've been and I've seen the situations. Okay, so how I practice the shoots with the models at my studio. You see, model will never look at the camera. Okay, I am hiding model's identity. Okay, because model is there as a prop. Model is there to assist the person who is nervous. Model is there to cover all the imperfections. Okay, model is there to relax the person. Model is there to bring the fun. Model is there to help him pose. Model is there to practice all these awkward maybe situations, undressing, dressing, you know, doing certain things, moving around, okay, showing being aroused, okay, being aroused, model helping all of those things. When people are shy and nervous, they even cannot control their erection. Okay, so that is why we are discussing this in detail with every guy who is coming to the studio, and I am suggesting a specific model because I have a choice. Okay, I have a choice. What happens when they shoot with the models? Okay, mentally they already allowing themselves, okay, to enter a dating world, or the world where there is a female in there. Okay, they already visualize because we already taken the pictures and we have proof that he is good with the woman, that he knows how to cuddle her, that he knows how to approach her, that he knows how to hug her, how to, you know, put her on her lap, maybe lift her up. I mean, I'm telling many things to do. I am just rehearsing, okay, with a client who is shy and nervous and embarrassed when he's shooting with the hot model. There are men who never had this opportunity in their life, okay, to hire a hot female and be with the hot female for a certain moment, right? So there are different models and they provide a different service. Okay, so first is the tantric model. Tantric model is for people who are very closed and very shy and very nervous, okay? Very nervous and they have a problem, okay? Problems. They think they're too small, okay? Too small. And that's probably the main thing when I would suggest the tantric model. Again, I have a very good ladies, okay, great ladies who understand the issue, okay, and understand the goal, that the goal is to take that person to out of that discomfort zone, okay, help that person to create those beautiful memories together, okay, help that person, stimulate that person to that certain level that these memories will be created, they're imprinted in these photos and videos, okay, so we are rehearsing, okay, adult scenarios. Maybe, okay, if the person is braver, we will do some outfit changes, okay, some role play scenarios, right? So different kind of people arriving to a studio have different issues, right? And they can go and sort this, you know, in certain therapy, okay, but taking an action and doing it live, okay, body to body with hot woman, it's the best therapy. It's the best therapy, and I know that the guys then later go and find an amazing woman with themselves, right? For themselves. Go to dating, create a dating profile, and then they can express themselves. They are more confident. They know who they're looking for. They've tried this fantasy. They know what to do, how to touch her, how to be close with her. Okay, so that's what we're practicing. Because you see, when in your head you haven't been with a beautiful woman, they are freaking out. Okay, they're seriously freaking out, and you could see how nervous they are. You could see how stiff they are, how they frozen, how they locked in their bodies. Okay, and everything we are going through together, experiencing, right? Experiencing from the moment when you're absolutely shy, when you're absolutely lost, confused, what to do in the studio, you know, and here is the hot model. So that is why I am telling to every guy, okay, when you're booking a model, you don't need to worry what to do. You don't need to think about that, okay? You don't need to even, how to say, suggest anything. When you have an experienced model by your side, she will do everything. She would lead you, she will be cuddling you, she will be around you, she will be seducing you, stimulating you, okay? No, seriously, that's why you are booking a model, to help you, okay? Energetically and to help you mentally, you know? And then eventually, of course, physically, to overcome your blocks in your body and in your head, right? So we are programming men who would like to have a different kind of a life for themselves, okay? Trying the photo shoot with hot models, right? So that's what I'm doing here in the studio. What happens with the woman when she is booking a male model? Okay, you see the woman experiencing very similar symptoms, and they also need therapy. Okay, so when a woman is hiring a male model, okay, I will tell you. So men not necessarily want a premium models, okay, like Miss Universe or whatever, right? There are guys who have a very big ego, okay, and they would like to book such model, okay, and that's when we go into agencies and we can hire someone from Venezuela or Buenos Aires or whatever kind of their model they want, okay, depending on the budget, of course, not whatever, right? There are people who has a very slow budget, like to buy a bicycle and then they want to drive a Rolls Royce situation. That's not going to happen, okay? You just need to know that if you want a premium model, you will pay a premium price and you will pay that price to a model, okay? I am just that person who is connecting you, okay, who is arranging the gig, who is explaining everything to the model, who is giving you options, sending the information what you like to shoot to the models, and they are confirming are they happy to shoot your list of ideas, okay? It is also very important to understand when you're booking a model and when you're booking someone sensual and romantic. It happened to me in the photo shoot when the guy would book a romantic and sensual model, and then after a half of the session he says, okay, now I would like to do a BDCM. Now I would like to be dominated, okay? And you see, not every woman can flip like that, okay? So there are models who can do this service, okay? They can do an escort, yeah, models. They can do an escort and then they can become a dominatrix, okay? There are such models, yes. But you need to be honest, okay, with your photographer. When you are coming to the studio and you would like to have an adult experience at the studio, you must tell me the truth, what you would like to shoot, okay? I am not here to read anyone's mind, you know? So when you're booking a model, I need to know what kind of the services you would like to try, what kind of the model you would like, how she looks like, okay? If she's blonde, if she is a brunette, how tall she is, okay? Is it a curvy lady? Is it a petite lady, okay? Is it this, it is that, like seriously. And you see there are even guys who would like something very unique, okay? Something very unique. And like I said, when you want something unique, a very special model to visit you on set in the studio for photography or videos, then I go and hire agency, okay? I contact agency and you will be paying 30% extra agency's fees. That's how it works, okay? So there are models that I can suggest for a photo shoot, okay, and there are models that agency can suggest. An agency has, you see, a wide choice, okay? Agency's job is to list a lot of models so that people who go to the agency to book a model, they have a choice, okay? Very often guys would text me or write me and say, I would like to book a model for my photo shoot. Send me your website to choose the model. My website is not created for models' work, okay? I am a photographer who worked in adult business for more than 20 years and I have contacts. Yes, I have contacts for adult models. And these contacts are verified. I know the identity, I know the health situation, I know what kind of the service they provide, I know how they're good for this photo or video shoot, okay? And that is why I can recommend them, okay? Because sometimes when you look for your model, there are men who will look just for a beauty and they choose the most beautiful and then they receive an okay service. And I know that I could book for him someone even better than that, I know. So I suggest you to listen what I say when it comes to models, okay? But there are premium models for premium prices, and then I just involve an agency for this service. Okay, so that's what will happen. Okay, if people would like to create photo shoots with the premium models, okay, I will connect them to agencies to choose their model. First, not to disturb anyone's time, I will collect the model's deposit fee, booking fee. Okay, because it happened to me many times, you know, just they will watch 20 or 100, you know, just people want to watch, you know, just what kind of models you have. They would never book, they would never care and stuff. This is straight away, this is the first rule. When people are booking a model, they're paying a deposit. Simple as that. Okay? And deposit is not refundable. Can you imagine? Because if they would cancel, right? What happened to me many times. Can you imagine people can choose the model from the other country, okay? And the model is flying in the plane, and they decided to have another party and a gig and not to come to this photo shoot right now, and model is arriving for one night to have a photo shoot and leaving tomorrow. And like, that's fine, okay, can I just book another model? No, that's not gonna work like this. Okay, so I have all the options now covered when it comes to models, booking a models. Okay, this is not like a pedicure service where you can just, you know, cancel last minute. This is, you know, it has to be a responsibility on all the sides. And believe me, when models been cancelled, then they want to work with the studio. Okay, and that's how it works. So I'm protecting myself, and I'm protecting models. That's the first thing what I do. Okay, that's why I'm collecting deposit. And if something happens, deposit goes to the model. Okay, so that there will be no upset people here in this business. Right? So that's how it goes. So shooting models, okay, guys, shooting with models who are dressed, okay, that's an option. I call them hand models, okay, because they're working with their hands mostly, okay. So models who are dressed for adult shoots, okay, and they create, so the client would undress and the model will be dressed, okay. There is a special fantasy for that, right? And that's an option, okay. Another model you can book at the studio is tantric model, okay, people who has body issues, confidence, erection issues, right? Tantric model would be the best choice for you, okay, to go through these barriers and just shoot all the memories and create the special energy that you are able to make with that model, okay. And then the last, not the last, the third option is escort models, okay. Escort models provide, you know what they provide, girlfriend experience, okay, classic service. If there is something more than classic, people want, they have to tell, okay, they have to tell, because like I said, if you're not gonna tell the service you expect to get from the model and do not send me the list, what will be missing in that list you will not get, you know, you're just not gonna get. So that's how it works. And the last model which is available is the dominatrix, okay, dominatrix. And dominatrix models do different kind of shoot, okay. They do sub and dom games, humiliation, different kind of stuff, okay, just like seriously heavy. What I'm saying is seriously heavy is that they are real dominatrix people, and they are, you know, they're gonna get involved and make their hands dirty, okay. So the person will be punished in front of the camera, you know. That's what will happen, you know, not like fake, not like, you know, staged, the real experience, okay. Real dominatrix, I have real dominatrix and I have a very real experience, okay. It could bruise you, okay, but that's what people, when they're booking this type of adventures, that's what they're looking for, a true raw experience, right? So that is with the female models. Female models are priced higher than the male models, okay. Okay, so men with the female energy also booking men models, okay, male models, right? And females booking male models, but they straight, right? So straight ladies would like an escort okay, escort service, okay, not necessarily full make love scenarios, okay. There are options just to have a nude model with them with an erection, okay. There is an option just to act out the scenes, okay. And then very often ladies would say there isn't a possibility that we would like to have a penetration shoot, okay, shots, right? There is a possibility. So usually for ladies who are shooting adult events, okay, sensual content, romantic content with the model, explicit content with the model, right? They can choose, and they can, how to say, they can go as far as they want. There is no a must, okay. You can just change your mind, right? It is a free world, right? But most of the time what happens is, and I can tell you what is the situation. Usually ladies will book someone, oh, I am just interested like in a model, dressed and undressed situation, and nothing frisky, and I don't want anything else, just sexy hot male with me with an erection, and I would shoot it, and so on. And then happened to me that they would like to have make love situations. The model is so hot, okay. No, seriously, I don't bring simple people, to the shoot. When I am hiring a model, first of all, you will have an amazing physique, okay. So hot looking male, amazing physique, in his prime, okay, great sexual and energy, confident, knows how to handle the woman, knows how to be dominant, knows how to approach the woman, right? Has a big or a huge size, that's a must. You see, woman, there are a lot of guys who would text me and say, oh, can I be the model, can I be the model? There are no women in 20 years who would want to shoot with the middle or a small size male. You know? There are none. So that is why I dismiss those guys, okay. If they want to be models, that is the first request for a lady. Lady would like an impressive male to have with them, okay. He has to be working out seriously, looking after his health, looking after his mental state. He has to look sexy, hot, drop dead gorgeous, okay. That is specimen that I would choose for a photo shoot, and I would suggest for my ladies who would like to shoot, bring their confidence and sexuality to a certain point. You see, the same like the men who feel uncomfortable with the ladies, who are shy, who are nervous, who are feeling worthless, they just don't have that self-esteem in the place, okay. And this is the child's energy most of the time. The same woman can feel in her feminine energy, right? She could feel that she is not sexy enough, that she is not beautiful enough, that something is wrong with her, that there are constantly, how to say, issues, she's getting old. There are many reasons, okay, why women the same would think that they are not hot, okay. There are many reasons, okay. And that is why ladies now working a photo shoot to bring their sexual energy, because men do not see them, okay, do not see them. You see, when we're going into a simple dating pool, matching pool, when we want to meet someone, we match with the sensual sexual energy, eros energy, right? And we need to explore that, put it in the body, right? It's not that beauty that would attract, okay. It's just that beauty within people, okay. And that's what it is, okay. And we practice this sensual sexual energy. We practice at the studio. There are a lot of models, very hot models, who would not think that they are beautiful, okay. And the reason or the biggest proof that I can tell you why women are really insecure, the same as men, is because we are using filters, right? That's the first insecurity, okay. Then women will always go and improve themselves, okay. So why women do all of these operations? Why women do all of these injections? Because they are more insecure than men. Okay, they don't feel wanted, they don't feel confident, they don't feel sexy. Okay, that's why, you know, how to say, beauty industry now strives. Okay, and of course men, you see, they stop seeing something more than, you know, through that they just been attracted by this beauty, and then they've been attracted by the sexual energy. That's why I put the energy first. Okay, but what I want to say is that the most beautiful woman can be insecure. Okay, seriously, and can feel the same uncomfortable and scared and shy and not enough, not good enough, not beautiful enough. Okay, the same situation. That is why a woman would also book a hot man, okay, to prove themselves or to make their partner jealous. Okay, to make their partner jealous. Okay, people very often cheat. You know, that's why we do not have couples, happy couples, or that's why we have a lot of couples separating, is because they lack the sexual energy, intimate energy. Okay, and they lose themselves, right? They lose themselves. So the second category, who are coming to have photo shoots, photography and video sessions, and make adult content, are couples. Okay, what couples do? What couples do? Couples do portraits. Okay, couples shoot boudoir, couples shoot nude, semi-nudes, explicit, and the most popular, of course, make love scenarios. Okay, making love is the most popular thing. Now, when they've seen a lot of stuff happening, you know, online, they've seen a lot of movies, they want to make their own movies. Okay, that's what they want to do. Okay, and that's what they can try at my studio, right? And when it comes to a broken relationship, or maybe degraded intimacy levels, is that I am suggesting a therapy for couples. Okay, and what that is, they can come together, okay, and experience role play scenarios. Okay, just change the energy and just experiment with the fantasies, or invite a hot and sexy model. Oh my gosh, this therapy just works like that. Makes wonders. Okay, seriously, for a couple. And they, you see, then when they agree together, when they prepare together for a photo shoot with the model, which will happen like a threesome photo shoot, right? When couple booking a model, okay, they have a choice. Okay, they can have a female model or they can have a male model. Okay, and both photo shoots can be different. Okay, and I'm not saying that is gonna be different threesome, okay, which will be a different threesome. Okay, someone will have more benefits than the other, right? I'm talking about partners, but there also can be a cockhold shoot with the male model, and that is very popular situation when guys, okay, would like to share their partner, okay, with another male, and they have different kind of fantasies. Okay, they just writing me in emails and saying, okay, imagine we met the stranger in the bar, I would like to shoot this, you know. So they have a fantasy that their wife or their girlfriend is with another man. Okay, and in this specific cuckold fantasy, you know, what happens is that the partner is watching. He is not participating. I mean, participating, but just being in the studio. Okay, being in the studio, and that's what we're creating. We're shooting this scenario and we're shooting this fantasy for couples. Okay, and what that means, you know, what that means for a couple. Okay, it's charge them up with a different energy. So very often they lack of this energy and they cannot create that fire in their intimacy. And when we bring a model will give a different dimension. Okay, model will bring a different dimension, and then one of the partners will become jealous, maybe, okay? It different feelings, okay, for both of them, right? Sometimes it's jealousy, sometimes it's a stimulation, sometimes it's just a new experience, okay? So why couples will stay together, okay, longer, if they create new experiences, and most of the time these experiences are on the edge, okay, are on the edge. So what's happening in the studio? Okay, first of all, we have an option, right? We have an option for photo shoot, right? If you can book a photo shoot at the studio in my location, okay? You can have an option to have a hotel shoot in London, of course, right? Or you can have a traveling situation, like even international traveling, right? That's a totally different photo shoot. Okay, so that's another thing. Then what is the process? Okay, the process is simple. Now from 2025, I am checking IDs of every participant who would like to book a studio or who would like to book a service, okay, to eliminate fake profiles. Okay, fake profiles usually are created by men who pretending they are women, okay, and taking my time or pretending they are a couple. Okay, there are never a woman who would be a catfish. Okay, in my experience. Okay, there are always men who create a fake profiles and then they bother with their fantasies, different kind of fantasies. So that's why we have ID verification now set in place. Okay, and you fill the form with all the details for your event. Okay, and we will then understand what will be the list, what kind of the content you would like to make, what will be a duration of your event, and what will be your extras, okay? What the extras are is, like I say, makeovers and photo shoot with hot models. That can be an extras, right? And the biggest one is, of course, post-production, right? When people are booking a photo shoot or a video shoot, they do not realize that the post-production is involved in the process. Okay, what is the post-production for people who do not know? It's an editing process with the different softwares depending on what kind of a medium we're using, right? Photography has one software, right? And videos have another software. It's not the same. And of course, you know what is the difference between photography and videos, right? You can make albums, you can create colors and black and white options. For videos, you can have short videos, reel videos, you can have medium videos, long videos, right? You can have mixed up different kind of videos, just scenes previews, and you can have a movie stills, right? So that kind of a thing in the video product. In the both options, people will receive online galleries. Okay, so now all digital content is placed on the galleries. Okay, and you will receive links and instructions how to download. Okay, so that would be about the digital files. What is the process? Like I said, first of all, we're checking the ID, then you filling the form, okay, then you paying a deposit, okay, to secure the spot. Then you are booking your date, okay, and then you are arriving for a photo shoot, and then you will have a consultation, right? If you will be in the studio. If you will be in the studio, there is a changing room in here. There are a lot of outfits, sexy outfits here to shoot with. So basically, you do not need anything to bring. Okay, but now 20 years ago, there was a problem to have hot and sexy outfits, like serious outfits. There was a problem with the outfits. Some ladies would not have, some guys also, but now I can tell you, they come ready. They bring so many outfits. They bring the luggages. Okay, that's how many they have. Okay, they bring a lot of outfits to try to shoot because they have, right? We are in consumer world. Okay, so everyone now have a lot of lingerie to try, right? Everything, seriously. I am amazed sometimes when I see these hot outfits. I just want to shoot everything. Okay, so That's what I'm saying. They bringing outfits, but if they don't, they can find it in the studio. There is everything: accessories, shoes, props, toys, everything we have in the studio. It is little bit different when they booking a shoot somewhere out there. I'm not able to bring everything, right? But even then, I am putting few stuff with me so that we will have a variety. Okay, during the photo shoot, I love the variety. I love different scenes, different scenarios. I like different posing. I like different outfit. I like different lighting. That's why I'm there. Okay, I love to create. Okay, that's my job. Okay, so what is happening at the studio? Okay, so what is happening at the studio? Like I said, usually we start from the portraits and we start dressed. Okay, so people are starting dressed most of the time, and then they are undressing. They're taking their clothes, okay, revealing their imperfections, okay, experiencing a lot of blocks inside them, okay, experiencing negative emotion, experiencing energy flow, stimulation, right? I'm showing them how to go into the sensual, sexual atmosphere for themselves, okay, how to learn this, how to be brave, how to express that, how to show me, okay, so that they can show the other person. That's what we're practicing, okay, at the studio. So that is what happening. Okay, tools. What tools we use? Okay, so like I said, first of all, we explore Eros energy. Okay, then we add playfulness to this. Then we use creativity. It's a huge energy resource. Okay, then we add sense of adventure into every scenarios. Then there will be anticipation, okay, then there will be a curiosity what will happen next, okay, then there will be imagination, illusion, mystery. All of those elements we will explore in the studio, okay. And for couples, the new story will be unfold, and for singles, the new story will be created. Okay, the future will be there ahead of them. Okay, so what are the hot and sexy pictures? It's a habit. Okay, a habit which I am trying to teach my adults to feel hot about themselves, good about their body, not to be scared to show themselves, not to be afraid to express themselves, not to be, how to say, shy to undress, because you need to do it in front of your partner anyway. Okay, if you're living intimate life, you need to impress your partner, you need to seduce your partner, you need to play games, suggest many things to explore, the go on adventure. That's what we're doing, the practicing that, okay, at the studio, right? And then let me just quickly add something here to charge with. Okay, and now the last thing what I would like to talk about, photo shoots are, there are private shoots, okay, there are business shoots, okay, in the studio, and there are non-disclosure agreement forms and shoots which actually give my clients a copyright. Okay, that's what we will be discussing next. Okay, so what is a private shoot? Okay, what is a private shoot? Every shoot is private. Okay, I do not see myself here representing other people's identities. Okay, my studio is an adult studio which creates adult sexual energy. Okay, erotic energy is between the bodies, between the souls, between two energies, right? That's what we create. If you by yourself, you create it with yourself, yeah, and extract it from yourself, that energy, right? So it's not about your face at all. Okay, it's not about your face, it's about how comfortable you are in your body. Okay, that is an erotic photo shoot. Okay, and so the private shoot represents that. Okay, the private shoot means that we creating adult content together. Okay, together. The private shoot means that we are arranging, okay, the shoot, we are booking the studio location, okay, we're going to the studio location to create different kinds of scenarios which involve portraits, boudoir, nudity, explicit, making love scenes, right? And me having 20 plus years of experience helping you to create content that you would not be able to do by yourself, okay? So the reason why I'm making this, because I value my artwork, okay? And I will be using part of the images which related to your body. Sooner or later, I don't really, how to say, care, right? But I am allowing myself this right as an author, okay? The person who is creating artwork is an author, okay? If you're making a music song, you are the author. If you're making an art painting, you are the author. The same like I am that creator of your photography or your videos. And we are sharing the rights, okay? So we are sharing. You can show anyone and do whatever you like during the private shoot with your content, and you will receive, depending on the options, what you know pay for. You can get a few pictures or you can get a package, okay? But you have a full right to do whatever you want, you know, with the images. The same like the only thing what I promise to people is that I do not disclose their identity. I do not show the face. I crop, okay, and I use the body. If I need it for blogs, if I need for my website, okay, I can't post any nudity on social media, okay? It's just not allowed, right? So I'm using for my website, and I'm using to showcase, display my art, because I'm the author of this work, okay? That is the private shoot. You get access to all the artwork that we made together, right? And you can do whatever you want. And I am not revealing the identity, putting on my website, allowing myself this option. That's the private shoot, okay? Because very often people think that they will come, you know, they will pay me £5 per image and then they will own the artwork. No, no, no. That's not gonna happen. Okay, you need to buy a copyright, and your prices for this photography or videography work will be much higher. Okay, and I'm very happy to sell the copyrights to the right people, right? So there is a private shoot. What private shoot means is that you create the artwork, okay, that I am investing the time, and you are paying a minimum amount for it, okay? So imagine in 1 hour, okay, we create 150, 200 images, right? Between 100 and 200 images, right? And you pay around £5 per image, imagine, right? Good deal. That's what I offer, a best deal, okay? A best deal, right? When you create a business shoot, it means that people are honest with me and saying that this content will go online and make money, okay? Business shoot, it means that you will be selling my artwork and you will be using it to make you famous, to make you wealthy, okay? And business shoot is created for adult workers, okay? Adult workers constantly need to update their portfolios, okay? You know, OnlyFans is a business shoot, right? Escort is a business shoot, okay? Fetish, domination, whatever business they are, it's a business shoot, okay? And when people are saying business shoot has certain requirements, okay, and certain editing, right? So when you're shooting a private shoot, I will give you raw files, okay? I will give you basic edits. And if you require, I can do a premium edit, right? That's a private shoot. A business shoot, most of the time, comes with premium edits because there is a very big competition, you know, out there, and that's why they need to stand out, okay? And there is a special shooting, okay? Special process of shooting, right? So if people, and of course, it's going to be a higher price, okay? It's a higher price, but we also sharing a copyrights in the business shoot. The only shoot which is non-disclosure agreement form must be filled between the parties, and I have to sign this document to give copyrights, okay? That is the third option when people are buying my artwork, okay? most of the time they buying images by units, okay, by units, and I can sell them those units for specific price, okay. It can be 10, 20, 50 times more, okay, than the standard price. So they're buying copyrights from me, from the author. That's what means NDA, non-disclosure agreement, right? And if you did not sign this agreement, you are not the author of the shoot. You know why? By law, automatically the person who creates the artwork owns it. Okay, it's just simple as that. Okay, so people cannot assume, okay, that they own the artwork. The studio is usually sharing the copyrights with my clients, which is great, I think, right? Especially when they receive a very low price, okay, for the artwork that they made together, right? So let me just finish. I hope this information is covered. Oh, let me quickly tell you about the post-production. Okay, post-production is a very lengthy process. It's an editing. Okay, and people do not realize when they're shooting photography, when they're shooting videos, post-production goes and lasts much longer. So people leave the studio, okay, but the post-production could be 3 days and 5 days, okay, depending on the content, depending on the duration of the shoot, and depending, of course, what the results we are delivering, right? And this service is not free, okay? So when you're shooting a business shoot, right, the post-production will be calculated, okay? If you're shooting a private personal shoot, we will ask you about the post-production, but most of the time you see normal people, they don't need very much editing, okay. They don't want to spend for editing, right? So some post-production will be just very basic, just file transformation, maybe some crops, maybe some color correction, very minimalistic, okay. Post-production for people who are private people, right? It's not the same like for a business use, right? But you need to understand, if you're shooting the whole day event, okay, which there are people would like to book a half day session, okay, then automatically the post-production will take few days, 3 days, 5 days, okay. It's the same like you shooting a wedding, okay. If you're shooting the wedding the whole day, there are very few photographers who would actually deliver you content, next day or in the next hour, okay. It's just people need to think logically. This is an event, and event duration vary from a post-production, okay, from the editing, and editing is done by hand and it's time consuming, okay. So that is something what I would like you to know. Okay, that's what I would like you to know.